Okay, blood orange olive oil isn't something that you'd naturally think to pair with a nice Delmonico ribeye, but that's because we're not celebrity chefs. Courtney Wright shows us how to fix the most elegant steak and how to plate it.
Basically here we have our Delmonico ribeye. You can kind of see in the ribeye it has a lot of marbling around it. That's what I look for when it comes to my steaks. I love a lot of flavor in my steaks. I don't want it too fatty, but fatty enough for there to be flavor. So I use my olive oil. It's a blood orange infused olive oil here. I have a spice and olive oil lady out in Washington, D.C. that actually travels the world, and she brings back these different spices in olive oil. So this here is a blood orange olive oil, and this is gonna be a infused blood orange Delmonico ribeye. I'll take a little bit of my salt, and that's really all you wanna put on a nice steak. It's just salt and pepper, which I have it as a mixture in my salt cellar.
So we touched on this earlier, but you spent some time traveling with Lil Wayne on tour. What was that like?
Well, you know, we traveled to different cities, flew a few private jets, private cars, and...
Oh, just a private flight.
Just a private life. We went to some big cities like Miami, Los Angeles.
So nowhere fun. Oh, amazing. And how did you get your flair for the decorating?
Oh, you know, I have a lot of inspiration as far as when it comes to other chefs. So like Thomas Keller, Gordon Ramsay, and chefs like that. And I just love the art of plating. I love the different colors and how to make it pop out. I feel like your food should look as good as it tastes. For a perfect medium rare, it's gonna take us about 7 minutes or so just to get a nice medium rare on it. And what you want is a nice crust on a pan-fried steak. That's what you're wanting.
Okay, and then when I'm cooking at home, where should this dial be? Because I never know.
So on my steak, I keep my dial right here between 6 and 7 for sure. And that's just because I don't wanna overcook the steak. I don't wanna sear the bottom of the steak too much, you know?
Wow.
But this is our blood orange infused Delmonico.
Totally rich in vitamin C.
Oh yeah.
Blood oranges.
Blood oranges
packed
packed with a lot of vitamin C. And then we're just gonna do the same for this little guy here. We already have some blood orange garnishments on top of the Delmonico, so some of those flavors have probably already absorbed into the skin of the Delmonico.
Okay, now we've got the tough job of actually trying the ribeye. Okay, and how did you pick this this particular piece of meat again?
You know what, ribeyes are they're packed with lots of marbling. I love it because it has a lot of flavor. I actually cooked this ribeye to a perfect medium rare.
Perfect medium
rare.
In the most awkward fork stance ever.
I know, right? What is it?
She is one amazing chef. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
It's one of the best. Well, and if you'd like to book Chef Courtney, she's open for reservations. She is all over social media as Chef Courtney Wright.